I'm student nurse Charmaine, and I'm going to perform the hand hygiene or the hand washing technique with thorn demonstration. So this is the most important measure to avoid or prevent the transmission of the harmful germs and to prevent the healthcare associated infections. So first, we have to ensure that all the materials are prepared and complete. This includes the paper towels, the antimicrobial hand soap, a sink that is easily to reach, and then a faucet that has a warm running water. Okay, now we have to stand at the front of the sink, but we have to remember that the sink is a contaminated area, so we should not touch it, and also our uniform should not come contact with it, because if it does, the microorganism from the sink will transfer to our uniform, and our uniform will be contaminated. Okay, now we should also remove the jewelry like rings, wristwatch, and then bracelets because this might harbor microorganisms. Okay, now that everything is set, I'm going to open the faucet and then adjust its pressure. Okay, now I'm going to thoroughly wet my hands. The tips of the fingers should be pointing downward, and the hands and the wrists and the forearms should be below the elbow. In order for the water to flow from the least contaminated area to the most contaminated area. Now, I'm going to apply 1 tablespoon or 3 to 5 milliliters of the liquid soap. And lather my hands thoroughly by rubbing my palm to palm in circular motion. Now, I'm going to rub the back of my hand with fingers interlaced. So basically, the soap cleanses by emulsifying the oils and fats and lower the tension of the surface. And then to the other one, with fingers interlaced. Now I'm gonna do it to my palm, finger interlaced. And then I'm going to rub the back of my fingers to opposing palms with fingers interlocked. So this rubbing and this friction mechanically will loosen the dirt and the microorganisms. And now I'm going to rub rotationally my thumb for 30 seconds. And then to the other one. Now I'm going to clasp my fingers and then rotate it forward to my palm and then backward and then to the other one. Now I'm going to rotationally rub my wrist Now that we're done, I'm gonna rinse this off, and this will rinse all the soap, the germs, the microorganisms, the dirt. So we should be careful not to splash the water to our uniform because most of the microorganisms grow or thrive to moist areas. Now I'm going to pat dry my hands by using paper towels. From fingertips to the wrist. And then this should be discarded and get another one to the other hand. And this should also be discarded. And okay, to close the faucet, I should get another paper towel because if I close it with bare hands, my hands will get contaminated and I'll start the whole process again. And then this towel should also be discarded. Okay, that's how to properly wash our hands with soap and water.